All right, welcome everybody. JD Frost, Wrestling Rants and Reviews. I know I'm boring.
What's up? It's your boy Dre41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego. Spicy Dre, aka I am the Ops, aka Mr. Persona non grata. They do not want to speak about me. It is what it is.
Okay, so we started talking about something before I hit record. Um, the match, NXT six-man tag match, Birthright versus a couple of new people. Some people have been there, but my whole
Couple of
point.
new people, you say?
Well, Wilder, the guy Wilder, he's got like a suicide or I don't know.
So it's Sean Legacy, EK Prosper, and Tate Wilder.
Yeah, Tate Wilder, he's good, but you could tell he's still kind of green. But the
I
reason why
mean,
I
it's
want,
just a bunch of new guys against second generation wrestlers
but the reason I wanted you to
or
watch
third
it,
generation.
and you said nothing big happened. It's the point. You saw
Yeah,
how crisp that match was, how fast it moved, and it flowed through 90% of the match. That was pretty good. I mean, yeah, there was a couple like little stutters, but like for young guys, that was a pretty good match compared to the main roster matches. I mean, did it not keep your attention the whole time?
it wasn't that. It was a 10 minute long match.
Exactly. And look how much they did. Now for Birthright being younger guys, a younger group, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. And I feel
First
like
off,
what?
Birthright is not like they're like people who are like green to wrestling. I mean, a good portion of them are second generation. You got William Regal's kid, you got Fit Finley's kid, you
Uh-huh.
got Brian Pillman Jr., Brian Pillman's kid in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got Santino Morella's daughter in there. You like
Yeah. But the point is for a group, it's actually kind of a good name for a group. And it sounds pretty like legit as far as like something you could really do something with. Because those wrestlers who were their fathers or whatever, like Pillman was up there, but he never got to the heights he could have been.
I don't
He
think he
was
was ever up there.
he was no, he was like
I'm not
mid
gonna say
card.
he was up
He
there.
was high mid
I mean,
card.
as far as storylines go with Stone Cold, yes, he was up there in the storyline with Stone Cold, but he was never up there as far as uh like a main eventer or anything like
Not yet. That's the point. Not yet. He could have been,
that.
but drugs and alcohol with pain meds, great combination. Um, but yeah, but you got William Regal's son, who I think
Mhm.
he's stuck in NXT his whole career. I think he's just going to be there as enhancement talent. I don't know, maybe because he's not too good on the mic, but he's not bad. I mean, William Regal could have been more, but he's mid Carter. Like maybe early 80s, he probably would have, like late 80s, he would have been more because his style was pretty bland, but he got in the ring. You know what I mean? Just the way he wrestled. It just felt more like,
Well, I mean, I feel like William Regal was a good hand in WCW, and not until he became the commissioner in WWFE, that's when his character really started to expand. But
yeah,
that was later in his career, though.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So he never really got to be where, so the point is he could have been something more.
If he
But
was 10 years younger when he first got into WWE, he probably could have been a world champion.
exactly. So you see where I'm going. Finley, he's a tough guy. He's a brute. He's kind of like Sheamus, but he got WWE when he was older too. He could have been. So that's my whole point. And Brian Pillman Jr., he could talk. He lost a lot of weight. He looks in good shape. He looks in great shape. He started getting that fat Jericho body, but now he's thinner. He got into shape, and it's like they have his name. They have a chance, and he's not bad in the ring. He's really not. When I watch him, if
He's
you watch,
okay. It's not like he does anything spectacular.
that's the whole point. Is that okay? Did you watch the whole NXT or just that match?
No, just a match.
Oh, so you didn't see how bad Nikita Lyons still is? Oh my God, dude, she. I guarantee you, the next set of releases, she's gone. She lost a lot of weight, and she's still hot garbage.
Here's what I got to say about her.
Oh, she's so
Um,
bad, bro.
she's not bad. Here's the
Oh,
thing.
she's horrible.
No, she's not. I think I think the biggest problem with her is they got to stick to what works. When she first came in, she was solid, and honestly, it was her look that got her over. And then she
Yeah,
messed up her knees. I guess that's the reason why she had to lose weight because she messed up her knee and had to get knee surgery.
those
But
dinosaur thighs. Yeah,
hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, I would say this. She needs to go. She changed her gear to like a Conan the Barbarian sort of thing. It looked kind of dumb to me. I think she should go back to like the bodysuits, like almost like a stripper, cop stripper gimmick
Yeah,
had beforehand. Run with that. Do your kicks. Do your split leg drop. Call it a day. Keep it simple.
yeah,
I think her character is getting over as far as promos because she wasn't doing promos before. When she first came in, just doing matches, boom, boom, boom. She talked a little bit, but now it's like she's really doing her character, which is good. It's also a little bit weird that her name is like Nikita when they used to have that USA show before Raw came
yeah.
on,
La
La
Femme
Femme
Nikita.
Nikita.
Yeah,
Just fun. Yeah, it's funny. But at first I didn't like her kinda.
kind.
And it's because of what she did before she got into wrestling. She was
Yeah,
in like um
she was
she
in
was
art
in
music, right?
reality shows. She was in
Uh,
reality shows and she was acting super ghetto on those. And it was just like, but then I found out, okay, well, she grew up around black people. So it's like, all right, I get it. Okay.
yeah.
So that's kind of how her character, how she is in outside the ring. But I think she could potentially be something, but she got to stop losing. Like she got to
You got
stop losing.
you got to watch that match, dude. Oh, I'm telling you, like
Well, her versus that new girl that came in.
the only thing she could do good is that kick. That is it. She's on point with
That's not
that.
true. That's
On
not
point,
true.
dude. The match, she's so bad. She's literally like this. She's running his ropes.
Yo,
It's
she
like
does a
she's
reverse
practicing.
Bronco Buster. Yo, no, she can wrestle.
She's
You
so
trying to
bad.
play? You
Uh,
try to play it? She can wrestle. She could.
well, getting back to the Birthright, and that's going to be the thumbnail on this, is because I feel like they have something here. They have like, and it kind of led me into something else I want to talk about too. But you have these people who could do something. I mean, Stacks, but like Birthright could be a group. Just saying, could be like the new Four Horsemen in a sense, if you can find the right person who could be the Ric Flair of the group. I'm just thinking. Because, dude, look at Dark State. Dark State was hot garbage from the day they started. It's literally
I
like
never understood the whole dark state
they
thing.
were trying to recreate the Shield. They were trying to recreate the Shield,
Were
and
they though?
it was Timu Shield, Timu Shield,
I don't think they were trying.
Timu Shield, and with that you had like none of them look like they gel except for the big black dude and the big white dude because they're big and they could be a tag team. That's it. But they still don't even dress alike. Whatever happened to tag teams looking alike? I hate when they put two singles together and call it a tag team. It's
No,
just
they do. They do have tag teams that dress alike. What are you talking about?
no. I'm just saying when they put people together. I'm saying Dark State. They need to get like to somewhat look a little bit more like a tag team. I don't know, like the Bulldogs, the Killer Bees, the Heart Foundation, Nasty Boys, Powers of Pain, Road Wars. At least have the
See, you're
same
talking about stuff
regardless.
from the '90s and '80s, man.
But it's
Come on.
still it separates you. But anyway, it's like an identity. But I feel like Ariana's great. She's great on the mic. She's so annoying. You just want to smack her so bad. She's got a future. She's got a future. She's okay in the ring, but mouth wise, manager, wrestler, she's got it far more than Ava ever did. Now, I feel like if they did that, they could do like a Four Horsemen type of thing
Why
with
they got to
Birthright.
be like a Four Horsemen though?
I don't know. But then I started thinking, and I put a video out saying, did you watch SmackDown?
I missed it. I was out.
Well, you didn't miss much.
I know
There's a good match. There's a
my
good
wife
match
came
with
back.
there was a good match with Gunther versus Royce Keys. Royce Keys shows he should be facing Cody, not Gunther. Gunther had the world title twice already. Royce
Here's why I
Keys,
say no. I think that it was a good outing for him. I did see the replay. Well, the highlights. Here's why I don't think he should be facing Cody. Number one, he's gonna lose, right? Don't put him
but
up
why does
there
he
just
have
yet
to? Why does he have to? Why can't for
because he
once?
is.
But why can't for once they pull an AEW Darby Allin and give him the belt? The place would be like, wait, what?
There's
What? They could
not.
totally change it. Give
Here's
Cody
the
like a month
problem.
off.
Here's the problem with that idea is that he there's not enough equity that he built for himself for that to make sense.
But why? But okay. So I get it. It's the
Darby
formula.
Allin built up equity from the jump.
I know, but there's a formula for things. It's pro wrestling. Anything can happen in the WWE, right? So
That's
why
true,
not?
but That's partially true, but he still hasn't built up enough equity in his character for people to even be behind him. Like, for instance, right? Let's say in another world he won, right?
Yeah.
Just solely based off of him being on SmackDown for a little bit of time, and he gets booed. Not booed because you beat Cody, booed because who are you? We can't get behind somebody we don't. Yeah, he had his little interview with Stephanie, the little vignettes. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
cool, but there's no equity in his character for like, let's say, besides him just being a big dude. Oh, a big dude won the title. Well, what does that mean? You know
But
what I'm saying? Like, I
it could
can't.
be it could
How does hold on? How does the general fan
yeah.
get behind it?
Well, that's the whole point, is that it's so fucking predictable. What you're saying is predictable. Oh, hey, we'll be
How is
talking me and you will be talking in 8 months to a year from now, and we'll be like, yeah, I think he's earned equity. Okay, so we get it. Why can't, for once, or just one person
just
comes
throw the
in,
title on somebody?
well, to stir things up, and then he can have matches, like just non-title matches or whatever, just have matches and just dominate people. And then, I mean, they have what do they call those champions? The people who hold it for a little bit. Um, they gave it to Jeff Hardy. He was, or The Miz. The Miz held it for
A paper
Money.
champion, a transitional
A
champion.
transitional. Yeah, he could be a transitional and then work his way up because he's already in the top. He's already in the top spot. He's never gone
Is
for.
he?
He had a match for a number one contendership for the heavyweight title.
That
Yeah,
doesn't put him in the top spot. Come on now.
I know, but they don't do that though. That's what I'm saying. So it's like they already did it. He's a big dude. The match was good. They were solidly beating the crap out of each other. I mean, he was
Yeah,
chopping him, and he was just like nothing, shaking it off. And it was like, oh, this is good. It was a good match. It wasn't your typical Gunther match because there was a guy big enough to literally break him
guy
in
bigger
half.
than Gunther's not really that big, honestly.
No,
He
I
just looked
know.
big on the indies because everybody was short.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like now, uh, he what I never really watched Will Hobbs wrestle. When I saw him wrestling Gunther, I'm like, huh, this guy could be something. He really could. Like I'm thinking to myself, and it's like, why not take a chance, see what happens, give it to him for a couple months. Cody could go off,
It's
whatever.
okay.
Even if
So here's the
but
thing.
but it's not a clean win. That's not a clean win.
So you're gonna turn him heel?
No. Okay, so you have them going against each other, right? They're going in Italy against each other, right? Solo gets involved, accidentally helps him win. He didn't want it, but he's the champion and he's pissed. He's like, Cody, and Cody's all pissed off and he's like, I thought we're friends, this, and this, blah, blah, blah. Whether Cody does the heel turn now, which would be perfect, this would be a perfect opportunity to do it. Whether he does it or doesn't, he could go away for a little bit, fake an injury, whatever, take some time off. He does need time off. He's been on the road forever and spend some time with his kid. And then Royce Keys could be the good guy, and the first one he battles with is Solo, but not for the title. And then it could just kind of be like, give him like 2 months, see how it goes. A total thing where he wins by Solo wanting him to be in there. He goes, no, man, I'm not mad about that. No, I get it, I get it. But then Solo could have screwed him, could have screwed Cody and made sure Cody lost to give it to him. Like, hey, I helped you out. I didn't want it this way. But yet he'll defend it. He's not going to give it away. You see what I'm saying? So he can still stay a face. You see what I'm saying? And then you can have a match again and Cody can win it. But it's just a point to do that would have been something like, that's refreshing. Something different. That's pretty good. And it would change things up. Like a lot of people were pissed off about Darby Allin. They're like, why has he got the title? Like, little man? Really? Really? But they did it.
Who is Pet? No, see, you're just making stuff up.
No. A lot
I
of
ain't
people on
trying.
X were saying it. They're like, you gotta be kidding me. He's like,
You're just making stuff up.
no, they did. See, you weren't reading it. You're too busy. I just
First
feel like
off,
that.
here's the thing, right? Royce Keys can perform in the ring. He has been in big matches.
Yeah.
He's been teamed up with Taz. He was a part of Team Taz. He was the TNT champion. He also teamed up with Samoa Joe. They were the Ops, which they stole that from me because I was saying I am the Ops way before that group ever came out. I have recordings on my channel to prove it. They stole it from me. I'm getting in contact with my lawyer now. So
All
he
good,
can
man.
definitely have those big matches. He can.
Yeah.
Here's the problem though. He's like late 30s, early 40s.
All the more reason to do it.
Hold on. But the problem is, I don't think they're interested in having somebody be a new champ. For instance, right? If that's the case, LA Knight would have been champion by now.
LA could have beat him for it.
But LA would could have been champion by now. Think
But
about
LA
it.
could be
Like
the one who beats him.
Jay Uso's in his 40s now. I think he's like 40, 41. He won that title, what, one? No, twice. Was he two-time champ or one time?
Once, I
I think it
think.
was
No, it
once.
was
Yeah,
once.
one-time
Yeah.
champion, right? He'll never win that title again.
Well, he
I think
sucked.
they have I think they have like an issue with like once you get up in your 30s, the chances of you winning a world title like
You like
diminishes.
Punk?
Unless you're like super top tier. But then they can always cut the legs from under you. So
But you
I mean
know
they did it
CM,
with LA
but
Knight.
you know CM Punk's going to SmackDown. So if Gunther beats him, it's CM Punk and Gunther again. This time Gunther or
Is it
and it's,
though? Won't Cody get his rematch?
but that's what I'm saying. But or it would be him versus Cody, but then Gunther's back in there, so it's the same old, same old. So you throw Hobbs in there, and it just kind of it's like such an unexpected thing. It's like wow, hmm, that actually it's like having a Marvel poster in a room full of DC. You like it, you have it, you like the poster, even though it doesn't go, but you want it because it's cool looking and you know what, you're okay with it. He's a big guy, like you say, he's older, so use him now while you can. Just like look at what happened with what's his face from TNA that went there, the big dude with the pounce.
Bobby Roode.
Well, Bobby Roode's
Oh,
one.
Marcus Corvon,
Yeah,
Monty Brown,
Monty Brown.
Monty
Yeah, yeah.
Brown.
Look what happened to him. Life happened, and he had to leave. He chose to take care of family. You lost out on something. That's why he left because his I forget.
I
I think,
know,
but that's what
but
I'm
the
saying. Anything can happen. You don't know. Plus, he was an older guy too. Anything can happen. And then, and to your point, it's why not try to capitalize on it while you can? CM Punk, he's older than
are we
Hobbs.
still talking about Hobbs?
Yeah, but I'm saying CM Punk is older
He
than Hobbs, and he had the
There's
title.
no equity in him. How?
Build
Like
equity.
it.
Why
First
does it
off,
have to be the
are
same
we?
thing?
I said this a couple of episodes ago that WWE is on moments. Why sit there and have that moment if it means nothing to a majority of the people watching it? What's
Majority.
the point?
Dude, people were complaining they weren't using him. They were like, what's going on?
But they're using him now. The whole thing is you got to build up the equity. You got to build up the character. You got to build up the story. The moment has to mean something. If it's just because shake things up randomly, that's a Vince McMahon thing, man. Like, come on now, cut it out.
Yeah, but
Like,
to like I said, it could be where Solo cost Cody the title. Cody gets injured. Solo acts like he's
but then
helping
now
him.
you gotta bring another person in it. So now
And then
Solo's in it. Okay,
Solo gets a title shot only because he kept saying, I helped you get it. This and this, you ungrateful son of a bitch, blah 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 blah. And he goes, you want it, fine. And then that could go a couple of weeks, that storyline. And then because like honestly, do you really want to see that belt on Gunther? Do you really want to see it on Gunther? You know what's gonna happen. I
I
really
don't
don't.
know if it's gonna happen.
I
I don't know
really
if it's gonna
don't.
happen.
He's boring by
I
himself.
don't.
He's boring. He's like he's
I
hit
wouldn't
Bruno
say that.
Sammartino. He's hit Bruno Sammartino thing. He goes in, he does his thing, he leaves. It's like He retired certain
I
wrestlers that
can't
were
say that.
already leaving. It was dumb.
I can't run with that idea.
No.
I don't see him as boring. I see him as very straightforward, not very gimmicky, which that works based on how you. So, for instance, right in NXT UK, his thing. I mean, he had Imperium with him, but
Yeah.
regardless of that, like when somebody had to face him, it was like, all right, the story is he's dangerous. You're going up against a dude who's going to chop you till your chest bleeds.
Walter's
He's like
gonna
a final
kill
boss kind
you.
of character.
Yeah.
Um, I think honestly, and this is gonna sound so stupid me saying this. I think he was better when he had more weight on him, pause,
Yep.
and was still doing like the high flying moves, the
Splash off
athleticism.
the top.
Now
Yeah.
since he's like skinny, not skinny, but smaller than what he was, pause. Um, but he's not tall. Like he's like the same. I think he's shorter than Cody, like or maybe like around the same height. I, I don't know.
So that's my next question I was going to from
Mm,
Birthright. If you can't use Birthright right, why not have Gunther be like the new Ric Flair and bring back Imperium and use Imperium to get
Oh,
over. No, use Imperium to get over European
who's
wrestlers.
gonna? Why though? Okay, Imperium is a European wrestling group. There's no. First off, Ludwig got his own group. That he's in AAA. He's super over. You gonna snatch that from him? Come on,
No,
that's crazy.
no,
Fabian Eichner is in
no.
TNA
I'm
now.
saying Birthright. It's like either he could be the leader of Birthright or he could be the leader of
Why
Imperium.
would he be leader of
And he
Birthright
could
though?
kick out Pillman. He could kick Pillman out, and it could be just European stars coming up. It could be his group where he helps get European people over. Like you have Finley's son. You have the hell's his name? Damn it! The guy with the mask. He's from Europe too. The French
Oh,
luchador.
the French dude. Oh,
They're just playing. They're bringing in a lot of European wrestlers, and where you could use it and then disband it like the Four Horsemen, and then when you start getting more again, you could bring it back. And he's the kind of guy that he's way more interesting when he has background noise. When he's got someone in the background, he's way more interesting. Like even Imperium was better when it was like 4 or 5 guys, not when it was three. It sucked. Oh, you don't remember in NXT when they had 4 guys, 4 or 5 guys in there?
was it four guys in
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the one guy he
Imperium? No,
ended
it
up.
wasn't.
Yeah, because the one guy ended up going to
Oh,
Sanity.
the dude who used to be with Sanity. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I don't really count him.
But what I'm saying is, like, you can do that. Like, you got Mason Rook. He's a big guy. Mason Rook. Oh, dude, that's gonna wear thin very quickly.
Do you want to know something funny with him?
I want to
That
know.
he has Mason Ryan's music.
Does he?
Baby Batista, yes. They gave him his music. I was like, that's funny. That's
Everybody's
hilarious.
chanting. Everybody's chanting. Can he wrestle? I've never seen him wrestle.
So it's funny enough when he showed up, I was like, he looks familiar. And then I looked on my Instagram. He actually, you, I mean, he is a wrestler from Europe, but he also did videos of doing like creative wrestling moves, like high flying moves in the ring.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, they signed him. Okay, that's cool.
I thought John Pinette had a
I
son.
don't know, huh?
I thought John Pinette had a son. He looks like John Pinette till he opens his mouth. He does. You know who I'm talking about, the comedian?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. You
Lord
here
have
for
mercy.
hour? You go now. That's what he looks like. But like I don't know. I feel like you have European people in there. You have William Regal's son. You have Finley's son. They're saying that they're not really doing what they should do. They're not living up to their thing. Gunther could go in, take them, and say, "We don't need you. Why? Because you don't have the pedigree. Yeah, your father was this and that and everything else." And that could actually spark him to have a good feud against each one of them, which could help get them over. And I don't know. I feel like I think he needs a group. He's just because look at Kaiser. Kaiser's got there you go, Pete Dunne. Why isn't Pete Dunne on mid card, man? Why isn't he just destroying people, or at least give him a manager? They put a mask on him. Like I like Pete Dunne. I like when he
Here's
wrestles.
the funny thing, though. Here's the funny thing about Pete Dunne. He still wrestles under his other gimmick because, like, WWE allows him to do indie shows, so
Oh
he
yeah,
wrestles in indie shows
keep
as
himself
Pete Dunne.
alive.
Like he
Yeah,
just did Bloodsport as Pete Dunne. So I I get what you're saying. He was a good character, especially when he was a real bad guy, like snapping
yeah,
people's fingers, all type of nonsense. I like that,
yeah.
but he didn't get over. And the same thing for Tyler Bate. He did not get over on the main.
Tyler gets
I
hurt a
don't even
lot.
like saying main roster. I just, he didn't get over to the general audience. The hardcore wrestling fans, we appreciate the work he does. We enjoy it. But to the general fans, he didn't get over. So it was just like, okay, let's throw him in a. And I get it. It's so dumb him being a luchador now, but
And when he
it's
tries
helping.
dancing, he's like really bad at it. It's like, wow,
I
that
mean,
we know
he's
it's you,
white. What do you
Pete.
want from him? But but I don't know. I feel like this is the most over he's ever been. So more power to him. Whether it's under a mask or without a mask, he's on TV on a regular basis, not just on Raw, but on AAA as well.
Yeah.
So more power to him. I mean, when he
That's
was
not gonna
just Pete
last long.
Dunne,
That's a problem.
but when he was Pete Dunne, you didn't see him like that.
Yeah.
They even called him what Butch.
He
I'm
said
not even
he'd
gonna
do
talk
anything.
about
He
that.
goes, "I'll do whatever they ask me to do." He's like, but no,
And he's doing it, and he's He's
See,
being
you
booked.
could have Gunther. Gunther could start a group like that, like a Four Horsemen type group, and his Arn Anderson could be the guy they just released who broke
You are
Big E's
obsessed with
neck.
this idea
Well,
about Four Horsemen,
because
aren't you?
they come up with these groups and then they crap on them and then they're like, oh yeah, Judgment Day is just trash, dude. Ever since Liv Morgan got there, it's like a girl band. It's not JD McDonough. Why is he there? He could be with Gunther. JD McDonough is a good wrestler
Why this? Okay, hold on. Now I got to get to the bottom of this because you're like really obsessive with like having people with Gunther. What is going on with this? Why Gunther can't be by himself?
because he's so boring. All the matches feel the same.
So putting him in a group and him still being a solo wrestler does what?
Because because being a good heel, he could start winning by interference from other people beating down, and he plays
So
stupid.
basically, he's
There's
just taking the role of a European Roman Reigns.
Yeah, well, that can work. Yeah, except the difference is he'll actually show up week to week.
Sir, I feel like you're just rehashing old ideas, man.
Well, because old ideas are how we got to where we're at. It's
Yeah,
not that
but
hard.
new ideas is how you move forward.
No, I know, but they haven't done a lot of this old stuff in so at
They
least
just
15 years. Not the
literally
bloodline.
the
The bloodline doesn't
bloodline.
count. Dude, Roman Reigns is boring as fuck. Everybody's all over. Okay, maybe what you don't read, but I'm seeing things pop up. People saying, "Oh, great, this shit, more of this." And then he's gonna disappear for a month because he's trying to get at Jacob, but Jacob's getting the upper hand. Is he gonna get the belt before he takes his month off, or is he gonna have the belt? And keep it hostage for a month like Lesnar, and while he goes and does whatever he's going to do on the island of Fafu, I mean, because he doesn't want to go to Saudi. Like he wants to be an actor. It's like, okay, go, bye. He was interesting when he had Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman, if you notice, here's Roman Reigns every TV. He just makes faces, dude. He just makes faces. He doesn't. Jay does the same thing. He's always like, yeah, crap, like he's trying to pinch a loaf. Jimmy's the one who has talent. Jimmy could talk on the mic. He's funny. He's got a smile. He's got a little to him. Yeah, he's out of shape. He's the he looks like he's older. Maybe he's got more injuries. I don't know. They should be focusing with him. But like Jacob Fatu's good, but he's starting to get old repeating the same things. And now we're gonna see it against him. Roman forgets that I'm all gas and no brakes. You know what I mean? And this and this. Like, yeah. But like, I don't know, it just feels like and then you got Tamatonga, he's losing all the time. His brother, they should be kicking Solo to the curb because Solo is he's just he's like a fat God, I can't remember his name because he's been gone for so long. Enzo Amore, except he can't talk. And he's always like he's trying to be cool, and it's just like, he's so beta. I just he's and I feel like there's more that they could do with people, and that's why like with these long ass matches, like 20-minute matches, it's like it just I don't know, it's just you could turn a 20
Here's
minute
the
match
thing. Here's the
into two
problem.
matches.
I, I feel like I don't know where this is going, but I'll try to consolidate this for the viewers watching or listening. Um, Gunther is fine as a solo act. He doesn't necessarily need a faction behind him because he's proven time and time again that he can have those singles matches and perform well and be entertaining without a faction. WWE sees this, and that's why they're booking him to beat these legends and make them retire. Or the New Age legend killer. As far as Tyler Bate goes and Pete Dunne, on the main roster, I hate saying main roster. On the main roster, they couldn't get over with the characters they had at NXT. NXT fans and Raw and SmackDown fans aren't typically the same type of fans.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have a lot of mic time, they're not able to. And let's be honest, because of their size, they're undersized wrestlers who can perform good. That's great and all, wonderful. But once again, if you talk on the mic, it does not matter how good you can wrestle.
Yeah.
If you can't cut a promo, what can they use you for?
Yeah.
You'll just be cannon fodder. So what did they do? Put them under a mask. Do they cut promos now? Yes, they do. If you have a VPN, you can see them cut their promos during the commercials for the US. But
Yeah,
anywhere else in the world, they have them cut promos during the commercial breaks. I feel like they're good where they're at. They're getting over. They're being booked on Raw. They're being booked on AAA, so it works. Ludwig doing good right where he's at.
yeah.
Right where he's at. I think for Powerhouse Hobbs, let him marinate a little more. You don't need to throw him up there just yet. There's other people who's been putting in that work who possibly could be a champion before him. I said it already. LA Knight. So that's
Well, the
just
night's on
my
Raw. He's on Raw, so
yeah, but still he can still be champion. If somebody needs to be a champion like a quick flip,
yeah.
LA Knight.
Yeah, I just feel like certain things like it to just spice things up to catch people off guard. Just for the simple fact that like everybody was blaming Triple H for all the booking, saying the booking's horrible, it's this, it's that. Well, okay, and then turns out the TKO, they said it on the phone, yeah, we're gonna keep booking celebrities because we want our $90 million bonuses. We're getting all these tens of millions of dollar bonuses that Vince never gave to people, and he put it back in the company, and they're doing it, which means they're making lots of money, but it's like that's because they're taking away wrestling from us and giving us long matches, the same thing. And like a lot of people are tired of Cody. They want a Cody turn. And honestly, I feel like Gunther, like I thought Randy Orton was going to beat him so bad to the point where he'd have to turn. But I guess Randy's injured, so that's why he's not there right now. But because they said his back was bugging him before WrestleMania. So I'm thinking Gunther can beat him down, do something to him, cheat, have a group, someone that comes out that out of nowhere it turns out he had a group but didn't expose it till then. It helped him win. Then there you go. Then this way it pisses Cody off. He goes heel, and then Cody can start doing some different stuff. I just feel like old Gunther matches are the same, and when he goes against smaller people, it's kind of like your boy Obafemi. Did you like what he did to Angel Garza?
Here's what I think about
That was
that. I
stupid.
feel like that
You
was kind of
buried them as
messed
soon
up,
as you
him just
brought them
beating him
in.
up. Yeah, like that was kind of messed up, but
And
the
who
big
do they have to fight him? Gunther should be on
oh,
Raw fighting him, right? Who
no.
could season him
No, keep
good?
them apart. Keep them apart.
Why?
Not yet.
But there's
Wait a minute.
nobody.
Didn't Omos come out? Or am
No,
I tripping?
no, you're tripping.
No.
Omos is in.
I must
He's
have
in
a dream
AAA.
about it.
He's in AAA. He's in AAA. He's wrestling people that come to his kneecap. He's not.
That's not
They're
true at
still
all.
clowning him. They're still clowning him. He went to Japan, but apparently he's still not good enough. But that's what I'm saying. Even Omos can't really do much, so he beats Omos. Suddenly he's the big guy. They need some. I mean, Braun Strowman's legs aren't that good. I think he just had surgery. So even if they brought him back, he's not like who he used to be. I feel like the
That
whole
might be who's under those covers for with Danhausen bringing them.
yeah,
Could be.
nah. But then would that be SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown.
No, well, what good is it? He's on freaking Raw. But like I said, you had Umberto and Angel Garza. Angel's great. He's a good wrestler. It still sticks in my head when he wrestled Leo Rush. That match was sick. The stuff they did in NXT, that
Can he
was
cut a
great.
promo though?
Give him a manager. Tag team with a manager. Paul Heyman, he could be. Because honestly, do you really need Austin Theory and Logan Paul in the Vision? They don't need Paul Heyman.
Yes.
Well, Austin maybe, not Logan.
Yes.
You think Logan Paul needs a manager? Really? He's two-time U.S. champ. He really needs
What
it.
does that mean?
He
What does that mean?
he can do a lot in the ring. The match when he lost his title to L.A. Knight that at SummerSlam. That was a good match.
I think the disconnect
He can
that
sell.
me and JD Frost are having is that he solely bases his getting over just on the fact of he can wrestle, as opposed to can they cut a promo? Can people relate to them? Can he capture a audience attention with his
Punching up.
words? If you cannot do that, who cares how good you can wrestle? They
Yeah, that's what
clearly
managers are
show you.
for.
Once again, he's already in division with the manager.
No, I know, but Logan Paul doesn't need to be there. I know they're trying to
Yes,
push his
he
best.
does. He's not good at promos. He's not. He's not. He's not. He
He
can
could,
wrestle, sure. All his matches are highly produced. So, sure, he can choreograph his moves really well.
yeah.
But I'm telling you, based on the promos that I heard from him in the past, they're not really that good.
I thought Austin Theory did pretty well when he was U.S. champ, yelling at the crowd, telling them to shut up. That was pretty funny. It was pretty good.
Austin Theory is just a body, honestly. There's not much. I mean, when he was talking, he was just arrogant. It's just that's a dime a dozen. That's nothing new. There was no what's the word I'm looking for? There was nothing. There was no intricate character motivations, anything like that. He was just him. Like even putting him with Vince McMahon didn't help him. Like so, come on. He need a manager probably more than Logan Paul does,
So what
and
you're
they
saying?
have the best one that they can get.
So what you're saying is
So
Oba
why
needs.
take that away from him?
So you're saying Oba needs a manager. He's
No.
got three moves.
Here's the reason why.
Three moves.
You didn't watch him in NXT, so you didn't see
Yeah,
the
I
promos he
did.
was. No, you didn't.
I lift
Um,
things up and put them down. I lift things up and put them down.
So in NXT, he had backstage segments, he had vignettes. I remember when he was going up against Tony D'Angelo, and they had like those like Godfather kind of scenes where they was eating dinner and like talking back. Oh, that was good. He can do that. He can do the promo thing. They're just not letting him do that yet. I get where they're going with the monster who,
The
pretty
ruler.
straightforward. Eventually, just like when they did with Brock Lesnar, he was so serious when he first started wrestling. Then he was having drinking milk contests with Kurt Angle. So it's
The
like you got to give it time. You know
good
what
old
I'm saying?
days.
Like first you got to get their attention, then you expand. But it
Yeah.
all happens within time. It doesn't just happen in 1 month. It doesn't happen in 2 months. As you go, you got to evolve, and eventually he will. So right now, this is what works. They'll evolve it as he keeps going.
I just wonder who he's going to take on. Like, because now he's taking on two
It's
people.
gonna have
Okay,
to be a big guy. It's gonna have to be.
but who? Who do they have?
I mean, like I don't know. We'll have to
Sheamus?
wait and see. No, hell no, hell no,
Sheamus
hell
will
no.
kill him.
That would be
Sheamus will
such
kill
a
him.
waste.
Sheamus will kill him.
What?
He does is he runs with his running European shoulder arm forearm smash, and then he jumps and does it. He takes you, throws you, and then power bombs you. And that's it. Goldberg had more moves. I mean, Goldberg came out. He was like Tyson. You looked at him like, shit, man, I won't get in a ring with him. He looks like he'll kill me. Oba's like, he just, dorky, stupid thing. And I don't know. I feel like, honestly, if in Goldberg's prime, Goldberg would destroy him. If he wouldn't botch matches bad. Because Goldberg had more. Goldberg worked stiff. He literally doesn't do anything in his matches. Even against Lesnar, Lesnar beat the crap out of him, and then he did two, three moves and beat Lesnar. Come on, Lesnar's kicked out of worse. That's what I
This
hated.
is the propaganda that we get in here. Our Oba
And they didn't
sending
know. No, because even Triple H didn't know.
propaganda hate. So go ahead, do you
No,
think?
no, because even Triple H and Paul Heyman didn't know that Lesnar was going to do that. They didn't know Lesnar was going to do that and retire. They were shocked that he did the way he did. That's why even Paul Heyman was like, he goes, we honestly did not know. And even Triple H, they didn't know going in. Even Oba said it. He goes, I didn't know. That's why he was thanking him as he was leaving because he actually gave him the biggest rub ever. No homo, but but the match was it still sucked. And Lesnar's coming back for one other match. It's going to happen. Whether Gunther beats him or something, he's not done. They'll offer him big bucks, he'll go. Saudi gives him what, 10 million just to get on his plane, do a match, get on his plane, go home. He's not going to turn that down. That's not going to happen. But I don't know, I just feel like certain people, it's like we have a lot of commercials, we have a lot of backstage segments. Starting to get better, slowly, starting to. People are starting to get time to talk. But the matches still are just too long. I feel like if Italy has like 4 or 5 matches, it's like why? Just why can't we have more matches? Get more people over, like so we could see them. I mean, I don't know. You don't have anything that you think could be a lot better? Give me
I
three
mean,
things. Three things.
number one, stage design needs to be more
Less
creative.
extra regular. Yeah,
I'm tired of the LEDs.
yeah.
Um, I definitely want pay-per-views, PLEs to stand out more and not look like a Raw or SmackDown set with just different graphics. That's one thing that I would like. Um, Number two, I mean, yeah, more matches will work. Um, you know, but I want to believe quality over quantity. If you can have 5 solid matches as opposed to 7 or 8, I'll take the 5 every time.
Mm.
As opposed to matches where it's a squash match and it's like that did who did that really help?
Well, quick question, quick question.
For an example, hold on, you asked
Okay.
me a question, then you
I
didn't even
did,
let
I
me
did, I
answer.
did, I did.
All right,
I don't want you to
so
forget.
for an example, write it down. Um, Obafemi just squashing Los what's they called? Los Starios or
Los
something?
Starios or whatever. Yeah.
All right, yeah, something. What was the point of that? Come on
You
now.
buried
Like
him and
me,
then even
I
get in the
don't
ring.
like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather them have a setup match, 15 minutes, really go in there, do their thing, and lose. If they're
Yeah.
gonna lose anyway. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like, or the Viking Raiders, or sorry, the War Raiders.
Are they
When
still
they
there?
got squashed by so here's the thing. They're being used in AAA, and honestly, they're being used so much better in AAA. What's his name finally cut his damn hair? Thank God.
Who?
Um,
Oh, Ivar?
Ivar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he cut his hair. So he got like a low cut with braids in the back. Like so it cuts like right here
Yeah.
and his long hair and his braids. But they are beating fire out of most of the luchadors down there. I
Well,
mean, they are
they
beating.
got a lot of scary characters there that like that Vince McMahon was probably like, oh my God, I wish I had these guys when in the 80s. They had
He
a
wouldn't
lot,
have used them well. He wouldn't have used them.
but he would have had the
Vince,
gimmicks.
Vince
They're gimmicky.
McMahon would have treated them like any other Latin wrestler that he had. It'd have been stupid. I hate. I am gonna
Yeah.
speak about, it. But yeah, AAA with them down in AAA, it's working. The way they put them down there kind of sucked with them losing. The last time we seen them on US TV was getting smoked by Obafemi. That's kind of I don't like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, you could have put jobbers against them. Honestly, like you could have put 2 job guys and just
Yeah.
sent War Raiders down to AAA. You know, like that's just why sit there and bury your own talent just to put them over somewhere else. Like,
Or
doesn't make
release
sense.
one like they released Escobar and then brought him back and then released him again. Like what? That didn't make sense.
Yeah, it's weird, but
But what I was trying to
I
say was
think
the speed title, your second thing, the speed title proved that quality, those speed matches are quality matches. They're good matches. They're basically how it used to be. 10-minute matches and they get a lot in and it's
those are not ten
quality.
minute matches though.
Speed's only 10 minutes.
I thought it was 3 minute matches.
No, 10 minute.
It's 10 now.
It's 10 minutes. It's not 3 minutes.
Hold on.
There's no way you
You
could do
sure?
3 minutes. There's no way.
They used to be 3 minutes. Hold on, hold on. That doesn't make any sense. I
Oh,
could have
five
swore the
minute,
matches.
5 minute, 5 minute
Okay,
matches.
5 minutes. Okay, I was about to say 10 minutes. That
But
doesn't even make
still,
sense.
but still, think about it. 5 minute, you take two speed matches, that's good quality, and both wrestlers aren't blown up and tired. Because when you're watching a 20-minute match, and have you noticed a lot of Hurricane Ranas lately? People jump and the legs are out here, and it's not even touching them, and they're like, they move and then they jump with it. It's so bad because they're exhausted from these 15, 20-minute matches. 5, 10-minute matches, because on the average, matches were anywhere from 5 to 8 to 12 minutes on an average. And the matches would flow evenly and they would go and then they go to commercial, 3 minutes worth of commercials, so you could keep your fucking commercials. And then boom, another match. And the entrances weren't like, whoa, whoa, do, 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 do. Like, dude, that's WrestleMania, that's moments. Now, they bring that back, the speed title match, two speed title matches, that's a good match right there. 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes. They don't get tired, they don't get exhausted, and they're fresh and healthy. And then you go, here's the match we have. Okay, chop it in half, and we're gonna have two matches this Monday and next Monday. And they still look fresh at the end of the match. And people will get more wins. Like remember when AEW started, they're like, oh, we're gonna go wins and losses. Then you never really saw people, and matches were supposed to be 8 minutes, including their entrance. And it was like, oh, it could only be
I
this
don't remember
much,
that
this much.
time thing that you're talking
And
about,
they,
but okay.
yeah, I just feel like 10-minute matches would be better. Two speed minute, because even speed matches for 5 minutes feel like 10 minutes. They get a lot in, and they're creative in the ending. That's the problem. The endings of these matches aren't creative. It's about everybody getting all their spots in. And then after three, four, five, six matches, you're just okay. And you just look away. It's like, what do I got in the fridge? Oh, nothing good. Make a sandwich. You know?
Right. So I think speed title is cool, but when you're stuck in the gimmick where you can only have 5 minute matches, yeah, I mean you gotta be. I think honestly, that
Yeah.
should be given to people who can't cut promos. That's what that title should be for.
And if you had a
Promos
match
but
like
can wrestle.
that, and if you had a match like that on every show, what do they used to call those? There were 10-minute TV titles, TV time remaining, which was like the last 10 minutes. And then if the show was over, well, then you didn't really, the match would end and it'd be like, oh, he didn't beat him in time. And they always had those stipulations, which was great because it gave you an extra match on the show, but also it would end so you didn't have to come up with a winner. And then it was like, oh, they just can't seem to beat each other. And it was just, it gave you different ideas, ways to handle people. I don't know. I just feel like it's that would if you don't want to go manager wise, this and that, let's get more matches out there. Let's get more tag team. We should be able to see the majority of people. There should be something literally for everybody. Something for you, for me, her, him, her, right?
Well, I got a question for you. Where do you think New Day gonna go?
Okay, instinctually, I know you're gonna laugh. I think TNA. I think because TNA, they there's people in TNA that they know. There's people that they could make money with that they know. Um, they're injury prone, so they go to AEW, they're just gonna get injured because everybody that goes to AEW gets injured. Fact. Not everybody at TNA gets injured, and not to mention, there's a lot of up and coming young people. I feel like the production's not as good, but I feel like the talent WWE is really cherry picking TNA over AEW like a lot. So I feel like they would make the best. Plus, Austin Creed has history there. Oh, the Xavier Woods. He has history there, and I think
Hmm.
Kofi would gel with a lot of those people, and then maybe finally Xavier could get a heavyweight title. He ain't getting in AEW. AEW, they're gonna go against the Young Bucks. It's gonna be amazing. They're playing with the friends, but like FTR, they're gonna lose the majority of those matches because the Bucks are the boss. So if they go there, whatever. But I don't know. Something to me, I feel it would be better in TNA, and something tells me they might shock people and go to TNA. I don't know. I don't know because
All right.
And also TNA they'd get more time off, and when they're in TNA they could still wrestle for AEW occasionally, or at
No,
least
they
wrestle.
can't.
They can't do that no more.
You do know TNA is working with WWE,
Yeah, I thought some people still went over there. No, okay. Hmm.
right?
But I still say
No.
they can still wrestle them somewhere else. They don't have to be in AEW to wrestle Young Bucks. They really don't. And I figure TNA also tapes
TNA
like
don't
a
got the
month.
money for them.
But
TNA don't got
TNA,
the money for them.
but you don't think that they generate money? They'd want to get them? They're money
They
draws?
generate New Day money.
You don't think that they would? No, I'm saying you don't think if New Day was there, it wouldn't generate the money?
How are you gonna pay them?
That's what I'm saying. Is well, you're gonna have to release some people clearly. And they do have some people that are kind of like, come on, like let's really get real. Some of the people it's just ridiculous. They gotta go. They really do. But what I'm saying is like if they went to TNA, they could also like AEW, you're gonna have to wrestle once, maybe twice a week. TNA, you wrestle two, maybe three times in one week. They record it and you get like 2, 3 weeks off. So you get more time off. And Kofi's old. He was about to retire anyway. But you really think he's going there? Where do you think
I
he's
think they're
going?
going to AEW. I think that's where they're gonna get the money that they want. They're not gonna get the money they. I mean, think about it, right?
Yeah.
And I said this before on the podcast with you. Let's say, for example, they were getting $1 million a year each, and it was like, "Yo, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna give you $500,000."
Yeah.
What if they said no to that? But then AEW's like, you know what? We can't promise a mil. We'll give you 800,000. What they gonna do? Just not wrestle again?
Got it. They could go to New Japan while in TNA. New Japan, they wrestle there, what, one match? They can make up all that money in like one match practically. Or
No, they
half of it.
can't.
Well, they could make like 20 grand in a match. They'd get top dollar
The
in New
work
Japan.
rate in New Japan is the same as AEW.
No, I know, but they pay better in Japan than they do in the States. Not AEW, but there. So they could go to TNA, wrestle rarely, and then in their time off after they've done the tapings, go to New Japan. They could wrestle the Good Brothers. Young Bucks can go there. They could do it all there too. They could literally have their cake and eat it too, and not have to worry about getting hurt. I don't know. But you really think you really? I don't know. I think that would be a bad idea. A lot. I just don't.
They're going to AEW.
That's sad. That's really sad because
It
they're
is
never
what
going
it
to be
is.
heavyweight champion. They're never going to be heavyweight champion.
They
And
don't need to be. They're a tag team.
no, but Xavier Woods wants to be.
How
Kofi
do you
was.
know that?
Big
He
E
never.
was. Kofi was. Big E.
So, what does
Ah,
that mean, though?
I don't know. I
Are you
feel
just making stuff up? Like, what are
no,
you
no.
doing?
I feel like he because he tried. He
He
even
never
tried.
said that.
He doesn't have to say it. You don't get in wrestling to
So
become a
you're making
champion.
stuff up. You're making stuff up.
So you wouldn't go into wrestling to become a heavyweight champ? You wouldn't want to be heavyweight champ?
I'm going in there to make some money.
But you wouldn't be mad if you
My
could.
bills don't care whether I'm a heavyweight champion or not.
So if you could walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time, meaning wrestle and cut promos, and you never got to be a heavyweight champ, but yet the two other guys behind you were, you're telling me,
Am I still a millionaire?
really? You
Okay.
wouldn't? You wouldn't?
As
You're
long
pulling
as
a
I'm a
Tyson?
millionaire.
You're pulling a Tyson?
Honestly, my whole thing is, yo, in a world where I don't get to control whether I win a championship or not, what I'm willing to rest my laurels on, how much money can I
Bank
make off of
account.
this?
Yeah, but once you make
That's
that,
simple.
if they're millionaires now, like, isn't that kind of the goal? Like, hey, I would like to have a heavyweight
They
title.
doing it for the love of the game. They still want to do it.
Kofi was about to
You
retire
don't need.
anyway.
How did you? Who told you this?
There was talk throughout with all different interviews, and
Who
they're
did
saying that
he say it?
he was only had a couple more years and he was getting tired.
I don't know what he's
There was
talking
even
about. He's just making
speculation of
stuff up.
Gunther retiring him.
He's making stuff up. Clearly,
I'm not
I
making it
don't know.
up. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up.
I don't.
I don't know. I still say AEW. I still say TNA would be better. I don't know. They could go to New Japan, wrestle who they want, make a ton of money, work a part-time schedule, and then not get locked in. They go to AEW, they're going to be locked in, and then if they get injured, which they always do, it's going to extend their contract into 2035, and they're never going to leave. They're never going to make anything. Oh, they'll make money. Will they? Will they? Will they be happy? Because not everybody there, except for MJF, is happy. I'm sorry. Even Kenny Omega was going to leave. So, just saying. But what?
Huh?
What you talking? You trying to say something with your lips? There's
You
nothing
be over
coming.
there making shit up. You be making shit up.
I don't know.
But it's okay.
I honestly think that they could do more, and I think that I feel like Xavier still has Austin Creed still has because they can't take the New Day name with them. What are they going to call themselves?
Kofi can still call himself Kofi because that's his actual first name. Austin Creed is just going to use Austin Creed. I think he might call himself King Kofi. He could do that.
King Coffee?
Um, cut it out. But yeah, it doesn't have to be New Day, but it could be something close. I remember somebody said a name that could potentially work, and I forgot like it's a new era or something like that.
With two
Um,
old guys.
see,
That's like the old Bucks.
they are up there though. They are like late 30s, early 40s. But yeah, I think they're gonna go to TNA. I mean, not TNA. They're gonna go to AEW, and
He
I
said
feel
it
like they're gonna
perfectly,
get a
man.
championship run. They'll get a championship run. They'll have their match with the Bucks. They'll definitely have to have that. They might do a three piece with the Bucks. They'll
FTR
definitely
again.
win the tag team titles. They'll definitely face a FTR. They'll definitely do that.
But
I
FTR
think
got
that
buried by the Bucks. FTR got buried by Bucks every time.
no, they did. What do you?
The Bucks always get over on them. Always.
He's just talking now again. I don't know what he's
It's true. They do. They do.
doing.
They were about to come back to WWE, but then Vince McMahon came back and they said, no, we're not doing it. And then he sold it, and then they're like, crap. They were locked in. I don't know. They were, I don't know. I remember them when they came out wearing mechanic outfits, like the jackets and yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the majority of people probably go to TNA. TNA is going to do like a clean out. They're going to clean out a certain people, and it's going to be mini WWE. Because if you think about it, a lot of the people think about it. A lot of the people in TNA, WWE wants. So if they release them, WWE could have them. Frees up money. They could get the WWE people who already have name that are already that were generating WWE money. Because who could sell merch? New Day. A lot of the people in TNA can't sell merch. Like what? Not like New
But they
Day
don't
can,
sell merch.
but they could. They could. I don't know. The potential's there. I feel like the potential's there. I don't know. I just feel like it would help. Not to mention they do have extra money now that they have a TV deal with AMC.
I
I feel like they
guess.
could, and they could work with New Japan and bring the new, and then they'll become New Japan Tag Team Champions, and they bring that and become TNA and be double the champions all the way. To me, I would love to see that. That would be awesome. New Japan Tag Team Champions, TNA Tag Team Champions. That would be cool. And then WWE would be like, hey guys, I know we kept your money, but we really want you in NXT so you could be like triple champions. Maybe even come to WWE and win a tag champ. And you could be four-time champ. Do something no one's ever done. I don't know. That's how I would book them.
Yeah, you're just talking now.
I'm not talking. That's hopes. We got hopes. That's you have to want to see these things in order for it to be good. You just roll with it. I don't know how you watch it by just rolling with it. To me, it's just like without expectation, where's the fun? What's the point? Like,
Here's the thing. I watch it without expectation just to see something happen.
but they do the same shit in the matches, 20-minute matches, it's the same thing. Who could get as many spots in as possible in 20 minutes? And four sets of commercials. Hey, look, here comes JD McDonough. Go to commercial break. While Finn Balor
On
sits
a
in the ring
lighter
for six
note,
minutes.
Brian Cage returned to wrestling. Good for him. Want to
Oh,
see what
good.
he can do.
How long is he
Huh?
stuck there? How long is he stuck there for? He got it. He
Why
went
you
down.
got to be stuck somewhere?
He like, come on, dude. He's a big dude. They should have done something with him by now. Ooh, Wardlow. What about Wardlow?
He's an American gladiator. Let him do his thing.
Who?
Wardlow,
Yeah, I know, but like, they're not doing nothing with him either.
because he's doing American
That's
gladiators.
over. They filmed it all already. What are you talking about?
They're doing another season.
Oh, I don't know. See, now you know those things, but I don't know. So there's nothing you're hoping WWE would actually get you to want to watch it more often than not, to not miss
I
it. Be
watched
like, I gotta
Triple
tune
A.
in. Huh?
I watched Triple A.
Yeah, but AAA is good. I'm talking about WWE.
That is WWE. What do you?
No, I know, but it's not Raw or SmackDown. All right, last question before we go. What would make you want to watch SmackDown? And what would make you want to watch Raw where you're like, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. I want to talk about this on Rants and Reviews.
I don't know. It has to be like a big shakeup. It has to be something that really catches my attention. Everything is kind of like just watch. Like I guess when Braun Strowman really cements his position, not Braun Strowman, Braun Breaker. When Braun Breaker actually cements his position in the main event and gets a title run.
So you agree he's the next big thing.
No, he's not the next big thing, but I want to see what he can do in the main event.
So so you're good with seeing you're totally content as the next big thing Obafemi taking on Lesnar, but not wanting to see Lesnar versus Braun Breaker. That would have been a
Why
fucking
do I want to see that?
No, I'm saying that wouldn't have been a much better match by like
No,
by
no, it
like
wouldn't have been.
miles. Really?
No, it
For all
wouldn't
the
have
stuff he
been.
could do? No? For wow, okay. All right.
Because Brock Lesnar wouldn't want to do that. All that running around, all that. Brock Lesnar ain't running doing that.
He
He's gonna
chased
be
Seth
like, no, I'm
Rollins.
not doing all that.
He
I'm not
chased
doing
Seth
all that.
Rollins. He chased him so fast he had to slow down. Seth Rollins couldn't run fast enough. That was funny. Remember he tripping the door off? He chased him so fast he couldn't get out quick enough, so he had to stutter. I don't know.
Hmm.
All right. There's something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. But SmackDown's the same thing. It would have to be something big, and it wouldn't be like a faction.
I just was out this past week. That's why I wasn't at home to watch it. So
But you're
that's
never
the only reason
really,
why I
you're
didn't
never
get.
really like, yeah, it was good or nah. You're always kind of mid, meh. The
Yeah.
crowd goes mad, Drake goes mad.
Until it's something that really blows my mind. What I'm gonna do? Fake it? I'm not gonna fake it.
No, no, I don't know. I feel like there should be ideas in your head after all those years. us talking, playing, and ego and all the devil's advocate and what we could do, this and this, and things we had in our mind, and we going over like we're a bunch of
I
kids,
have
even though
reached
we're
the
adults.
age where it's just like go with the flow.
Yeah, no more, no
Hmm.
get off. So you're about ready to start yelling at kids to get off your lawn, aren't you? Get off my lawn! No,
Crazy.
I am crazy,
Oh,
but yeah. But all right, well, this was fun talking. Sorry, I kind of kept you longer. I was trying to end it, but then you started going good, and I don't want to cut you. But yeah, this is JD Frost for Wrestling Rents and Reviews. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and it would be nice if we got some feedback. I mean, we do give views sometimes. Sometimes we don't, but maybe it's just a subject. So we got to start thinking of some other things to talk about, other wrestling things, other than me. Like what?
other than just WWE. But no, guys, do you think do your outro?
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna put it on you next week. You tell me to watch something because
I'll
now
send you a link.
I got more
Don't worry, I'll
time.
send you a link.
Okay, I got more time. I can start watching more. So I quit one job, so I'm good. So I got more time.
I'll send you a link.
All right, but maybe something good.
It will be.
All right, man. Thank you everybody
All
for
right.
watching. This is JD Frost saying thank you. Peace.